Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to RocketDogRc. As you can see, I'm back in the studio again, and I know we missed a couple weeks there where we didn't do any product reviews. One reason I've been out on the road working, but good news is I got this. The HPI Venture Toyota FJ Cruiser. This ordered one from A-Main Hobbies, and well, I got their shirt on, yeah. And yeah, finally got this in. They were all on back order. I had to pre-order everything. Everything's on back order, so I waited for a long time. Probably waited about a good month or so, or like that. But I finally got it in, the HPI Venture. Pretty excited about this. I mean, you know that HPI went through an owner transfer and stuff like that. It's probably the reason why it got delayed and everything like that from to getting out into the market. But as you can see, it's a pretty fancy box. It's a ready-to-run kit. I got the dark gray one. I didn't get the Sandstorm, but I really didn't really care about the color or anything like that. I wasn't really too worried about it. What does interest me in is the way this thing's going to be balanced. And now I was on their website and they talk about balanced weight distribution with the engine and transmission and everything up front, and then they got the battery sitting in the back. It is a little bit high, but it's on top of the rail, so I guess it's okay. If you could probably still get an interior put into the body and everything like that. But you know, on I'm sure you guys have seen these on everybody else's website or channel or whatever, and looked at them. This is actually a pretty interesting vehicle. I mean, I think it looks bitchin'. It's going to look really good out on the trail. Now, we all know that RTRs do have pretty moderate size compounds on their tires. A lot of times we do have to go ahead and swap those out to aftermarkets and stuff like that, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. Put some aftermarket wheels and probably some pit bulls or something like that, or high racks, I don't know. But let's get into the box. This RTR is waterproof. Comes with a swing away bumper. Bumpers front and rear, rock sliders. Let's see, what else did it have? Oh yeah, it had the cast aluminum diffs and stuff like that. It looks like it has metal gears, all metal gears in the transmission and everything like that. So that'll be pretty cool. I don't really care for some of the way some of these. Let's see if it shows it on the box. I don't know if it shows it on the box. It doesn't show it on the box. Something's loose in mine. Hopefully it's not broke. Well, you can't really see it, so sorry about that. But there, you know. Ah hell, let's just get this thing open. I want to take a look at it. Don't mess around with this. Let's see. Alright, so RTRs come with a radio, just like the Traxxas. And let's see, we got spare plastic parts. Bag A. This is the Trickle Charger. Oh, yeah, the Trickle Charger for the nickel metal hydride battery. So some other attachments and clips and stuff like that in there. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh yeah, here's the battery. I think this is the nickel metal hydride battery. That's what they all pretty much come with. I didn't really look at the box or anything. Yep, that's exactly what it is. There's your Tamiya connectors. Those 2000 milliamp, 7.2 volt HPI. Yeah, there you go. What's going on here? Alright, so it's my battery pack. Battery receiver, AA batteries for the receiver. Let's see, that should be it. And alright. And it wasn't even tied down. Which means somebody's already opened this and went through my stuff. Alright, so I don't really care. These tires don't feel too bad. You know, it's pretty good that the manufacturers are coming out with really sticky tires and stuff like that. I like that. Let's get this out of here. And looks like we got 2 more back here. Probably need to cut my damn self. Alright, so, oh that's right, I got it. Oh, I guess, let's see. What's that? Oh, there it goes. So you gotta take the tire off, let it swing out of the way to get the battery. Body off. Now, not a bad looking body, and it's good. It's got the mirrors on like the FJ Cruiser. It's got a functional roof rack and everything. A little thin. It's got the fake wipers on it. Fender flares. These are not bolt-ons. These are part of the Lexian, so they just have it flat black on the outside. But it looks good. Put my RocketDogRc stickers on there and hit the trails. So let's get a look at the inside here. Let's put this back. So you gotta lift it up and twist it. I don't know which way this was. Alright, so. Alright, ready for suspension test. Now it looks like it's got metal body shocks. They're pretty nice. It's got the plastic caps on the top and everything. Let's see what we got here. Now we got the transmission up here. The motor bolts into, and then it's got a shaft with a dog bone. Comes up here to the I don't know, transfer box, whatever, transfer case, yeah. So, yeah, this is the casing is plastic. That's a given. This is all plastic, but they're all metal gears inside. Looks like it even has a. Well, those are plastic too. I was thinking those. But see how these kind of hokey, you know, like this with the aluminum upgrades right here, the factory upgrades. I mean, they look like they are work good. It's got metal diff covers on it and everything. Just they should have done something with the color. I mean, these are just aluminum cast products and stuff like that. Let's go on here with this. See, somebody's already opened this up and they've already cut all this off, but that's the reason why it was bouncing around. But nothing seems to be broke, so I'm okay with that. Throw that right there. Okay. And this is where the battery goes in the back. Looks like there's a clip back here. Pull that and slide your battery into place. Off and on switch. It's a pretty long lead, so if you were going to use these factory electronics and stuff, all you can do is put your Dean's plug on there and put your LiPo in place, and whatever LiPo you use. Looks like it's a 3-link up front. Yeah, so you got the link up top, and then you got 2 lower links, and then you got your panhard bar, and then your steering. It's got the, instead of the arm being in front, like all the axial stuff like that, probably gonna, this has got the axial, the steering arm behind the axle, so you don't have to worry about getting it all bent up and everything like that. It doesn't look like it rubs anything, but it's comes pretty close. Yeah, I would say it rubs. So, but that's pretty unique design right there. That's one of the HPI's little deals. I guess they think that's going to work a little bit better. So, what we're going to do is get this thing put back together here. I'm going to have to change that connector to get this before we get this out on the trail. But I got a pretty good surprise for you on this, guys. We're going to put this in competition with the new Axial SCX10 2nd Gen JKG that just came out. So I've got that one there. You'll see that product review probably next week. And there you go. HPI Venture. We're going to put this in a head-to-head competition with again with the Axial SCX10 2, and I'll probably bring the Traxxas TRX4 out, and we'll put that up against it, and then I'll bring out one of my old fancy rigs, probably the Copper JK or something like that, something with the comparable size tires, and you know, overall size, comparable size too, and everything. But yeah, it's we're going to do head-to-head competition and a test. Then I'll give you my reviews all at the same time. And hopefully we can get all this taken care of, all the video shot and everything like that by around Christmas time. So, and another thing too, being so it is Christmas, we want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, however you guys do it. So. Let's see, 4 AA batteries. Alright, so let's do it this way. I wonder if the guys at AMA, they saw this and they go, hey, let's just check this out before we send it out. So, which is cool, I don't care. As long as if there was a problem, you know, everybody stands behind it. Let's see. Just because we got that battery, I know if this alright, so it's kind of a weird system they got here. But it holds it down pretty secure, so that's good. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and plug juice. Forgot to turn this on. There you go. Now I can see already that, let's see what as I turn here, that stock servo, it's already struggling. So that's definitely going to have to be changed. I mean, stock servos are probably about I've seen them as high as a 200 ounce, but then again, I've seen them down as low as a 100 ounce. And a 100 ounce out on the trails and stuff like that will not cut it. So I'll probably end up sticking a Holmes Hobby in there, and we'll go from there. There you go. All right. So that does work. Doesn't turn very well. Maybe the end points are. See if they can. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's the trim. Yep, not supposed to do that. Just killed all my crap on the bag. So that's a trim for speed controls in the middle. They got steering trim here. I'm hoping you can see that. There's a steering trim on this one. This one here is ESC trim on it. I don't know what this one is for because I can't read it. So I'm just twisting.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I'm videoing.
Huh?
I'm shooting a video.
What do you mean shooting a video?
I'm shooting a video.
Is it live right now?
Yeah.
Are you Facebook live?
No. I'm recording it.
So you have to edit that out?
Yeah.
You have to edit out me fucking with
Yeah.
you right now? You should just leave it in, so that way people fucking realize that you have a cool brother who does.
I'm on YouTube. You can't be cussing on YouTube.
So that way people know that you have a cool brother that does cool things and interrupts your shit. This is funny stuff that makes it go viral.
See what I have to deal with.
Fuck. This is cool stuff right here. Introducing. Come on, fat shit. Rocket.
No, he could stay in here.
Oh, okay.
Just have to edit you out. So that's my brother there. He's in the loose nut of the family. All right, so there you guys go. HPI Venture. That thing is going to be pretty nice. I'm excited to get this out on the trails. I think this ought to do pretty good. I mean, I don't know what kind of upgrades they got for it yet. I heard, or I thought I saw something with Ackerman steering. Oh, what's that? So that's good. Let's see. Yeah, see that. Here you go. I just looked up the servo on this. Chassis mounted servo, the SS20WR servo. High torque, 90 ounce. Yeah, so that's definitely not going to work. I mean, you need something like a 500 ounce servo when you're out on the trails, because if you're up against a rock or something like that, then you try to turn, you can't. Not with a stock servo, but with a 500 ounce servo. That thing will turn. It's just like if you had hydraulic steering in your real one-to-one Jeep, you can just turn that on and that thing will go wherever you need it to go, even if it's got the weight up against it. So yeah, that's definitely going to have to get changed. But I'm going to leave it all stock, and we're going to go out and do the testing. So that's definitely going to be something I'm going to have to change. I can hear already. I mean, I can hear the servo just kind of like a buzz. So maybe later on we'll see when we put the Holmes Hobby stuff in it. The motor doesn't look like it's too bad. I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was a 35 turn. Where'd it go? Let's see. Did it say? I thought it said on the website. I'm looking on the website right now, so yeah, I didn't see it. They just talk about the servo. Maybe I go down farther. Adjustable wheelbase from 290 millimeters to 315, so that's 11.4 to 12.2 inches for us Americans. Let's see, dual stage shocks with coilovers, so it's still got the plastic, you know, the cups on the bottom and the top. So ESC is a 3S capable LiPo, so that's actually good. So depending on how that's set up and then what the drag brake is, it's probably got dip switch on it. Dip switch switches where you pull a plug and then you can move it over, you know, different terminals like that. We'll see how that works out too when we get out on the trail. 35 turn crawler motor, that's it. So there you go. Just be prepared that when you get this, you are going to have to swap out the steering servo. More likely you could stay with the ESC, but I don't know how long that's going to, you know, a lot of these factory ESCs and stuff like that, they really don't last too long. Same thing with the motors. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Steering servo, when you buy one of these, just look forward to upgrading to like a Savox or Holmes Hobbies or whatever like that. Put a good steering servo on it, and I think you'd be pretty good. But for now, we're just going to keep it stock and enjoy it the way it is on the trails. And then when something breaks, you know, we'll go ahead and make those changes. I don't think I'm going to change the wheels and tires on it right yet. So I do have some Voodoos I might put on here that look like they might work really good. So I might put some Voodoos on here. I also have a set of the 419 pit bulls that we might put on there. But I got other trucks I want to put wheels and tires on too. So anyways, there you go. Thanks guys. If you would hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. It's free. You guys have a good holiday, and check back next week. And then I got the Axial SCX-10 2 gonna come up for a product review. All right, thanks. Have a good day.